It's very much so for a couple different reasons. So
Okay.
we'll use women there. That was a
Yeah.
perfect example with menopause. So women's sleep does change around perimenopause or menopause. So perimenopause may start as early as 10 years before you actually go through menopause. So you may not even realize, hey, that this is what's going on. So you can have hormonal changes that happen because of it, which can definitely impact your quality of sleep. Right, you can have hot flashes and other things, but also you have sleep disorders that also tend to become higher or more prevalent during that time. So restless leg syndrome, insomnia, sleep apnea. So women often present with sleep apnea differently than men.
Okay.
They don't tend to have the loud snoring, gasping for air. They may not be the stereotypical thing you would think about with someone who has it, but often they tend to have more insomnia issues with it, fatigue, waking up to go to the bathroom, morning headaches, and it may not get recognized that may be what's driving some of the sleep issues. And so we actually find that about 90% of women who actually have moderate to severe sleep apnea aren't diagnosed. But about 1 in
Wow.
5 women have sleep apnea. And the prevalence
No
goes
way.
and again, what scares me a little bit is that, women, the number one, killer in women is heart disease. They have a higher risk of getting Alzheimer's dementia than men. And we know
realize
sleep
that.
apnea is, it definitely can exacerbate or be one of those causes of those things. But with that, sleep does evolve and change. And so being aware of that is important. It doesn't mean everyone who goes through menopause is going to have those things, but it's just being aware of, are there other symptoms going on that this may be part of?
Yep.
And behaviorally, what do I need to do as well so that this interruption here doesn't become a lifelong issue?
Yep.
But it's just being aware that, yes, these are things to be, to consider. And if I feel like, yes, I'm tired, fatigued, I'm waking up with headaches, I'm going to the bathroom at night, or this is something that's impacting my daily life, I should get this looked at.
Yeah.
And then also just as we get older in general, as we age, the amount of melatonin that you produce goes down. And so melatonin is one of our hormones that kind of signals, hey, it's time for sleep.
Yep.
It doesn't actually make you sleep, but it signals that part of the brain to say, let's get ready.
Yep.
And so those levels naturally go down. The amount of slow wave or deep sleep we get goes down as we get older.
Okay.
Our sleep tends to get more fragmented. We tend to become more larks. So we tend to go to bed earlier, wake up earlier, so we're no longer the night owl as much.
Yep.
And that can have impacts because now you're up at 4 a.m. going, okay, now what? And
Interesting.
it may be naturally where your clock is. And so are there ways to change it so that you can maybe go to bed a little bit later, wake up a little bit later, more naturally. But it's being aware of those changes. And then, of course, as we get older, we develop health issues that may impact your sleep
Yep.
or stressors and all the other things. And environmentally, what are we doing that also may exacerbate it?